Welcome back, everybody, tuning in to the IRT Live here. We have our second semifinal match of Super Saturday. We have Andres Acuna facing Andre Parilla here, Fullerton, California at the SOCAL Open, 2025 SOCAL Open. Packed house been here today for the previous match versus, it was Kane versus Conrado. Conrado came away after a stellar performance in the first game and a nail-biter in the second game. I am your commentator today, Paul Saraceno. Fabio Soto will be joining us shortly. Very excited to see these two players in action today. They both had their quarterfinal matches earlier, Andre versus Jake, and then Acuna played against Javier Mar. Both of these two were victorious. Andres with a great little dig there in the back on the backhand, puts it up front, awards him the first point of the game, 1-0. Screen serve called by our head ref, Alan Natera. He's been working very hard for us. We're very thankful that he's been able to ref lots of these pro matches. We have two line judges, one on the left, Diego Gastelum, on the right, either Javier Mar or Rodrigo Montoya. Smart shots by Andre, covering the front now, moving him back to the ceiling ball. The setup, it's a great shot. It's a great get by Andre, set up for Acuna around the world. Good put away by Andres in the left corner. Great shot selection by both of these players right now, moving each other around, not giving them easy opportunities to score, and then both of them working hard to get that front court positioning. Andres to serve. It's a tough ball to put away. Nice down the line, stays on the wall. Hard for Andre Parrilla to get that back in. Early couple of points here for Andres. The score is 3, serving 0. Lining up for a drive serve. Good get. Oh, I like that. Oh, I'm not sure about the call. Call was a replay. Andre lines up to try and get an avoidable. Very smart. That's hard one to call for Allen. Good serve by Andres, making Andre move. And he skips it back in to the front, awarding Andres point number 4. It's 4 serving 0 early here in our second semifinal match. Fabio, thank you for joining us here. We're early in game number 2. Andres is up, 4 serving 0. Excited to see where this one goes.
Well, yeah, this is a nail biter. I mean, these guys, if you look at the stats, I mean, Acuna, he was done with a quarter less than 2 hours ago.
Yeah, I know.
So it's going to be interesting. Now, in terms of stats, thanks to Todd Boss at ProRacquetballStats.com, by the way, the man behind the math, Todd Boss.
That's right.
Andre Parrilla is leading this head-to-head 4-2.
Oh, okay.
So he has the edge right now over Acuna, but Acuna's on fire. He's the number 2 player on tour right now.
Yes. Been having a great tournament too. He's absolute nail. Oof. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Just skipping in the front there. He's been having a great tournament so far. Nail biter with Javier Mar earlier. Very entertaining match.
11-9 tiebreaker, nonetheless. The last time these two gentlemen met was at the Minnesota Hall of Fame earlier this year.
Yeah.
And Acuna defeated Parilla in 2 straight.
There you go.
They met in the quarterfinals.
Yeah. Seems like the trend has been towards Acuna in their matches together.
Yeah.
We'll see how this one shakes out. You know, stamina I think is going to be a one that plays into this if it becomes a long one. Andres had a long quarterfinal match today. That's why it's so important for these players to stay in top shape, endurance, and being able to hit the right shots. Good pickup by Andre in the corner. Such soft hands by Andres. Side out 4, serves 2.
It's a good start for Acuna. Good momentum, but you can only guess, his stamina right now, because that was a long match versus Javier Mar, and Parrilla was done earlier.
Yep.
Yeah, a little bit more time to rest, though.
That's right. We'll see how that plays into the game. Both players are obviously feeling the adrenaline running, not feeling tired, trying to get into their groove. But, as the points get longer, it's a great get. That's great
Parrilla.
put away. Some contact, too.
We never said that racquetball is not a contact sport.
That's right.
We never said that.
No, I think it becomes a chess game, especially when you start rubbing shoulders.
Yeah.
You're at the pro level, and especially, these top players in the quarters and semis and what we'll see in the finals, they have to play very close to each other because, balls are coming straight back, and you got to get the right court positioning. Court positioning is so important, especially in the singles right now, where if you're in the wrong spot and you're playing against the right player, they can just shoot all around you each time.
Well, these two are experts in court positioning and court defense. They have great court awareness. Like I said, I've said many times over the broadcast, Parilla's high IQ.
Yeah.
For racquetball, especially for the singles game.
Yeah. It's a very strong put away for Andres in the front. Great re-kill.
What we got to look at also are, they have met a few times as well off the tour in international play.
That's
They
right.
both represent their respective countries. And, it's a challenge for them.
Yeah.
There we go. Backhanded shot, Andre Parrilla.
Showing some good emotion in here. Very excited and wanting to get these points, wanting to win these rallies. It's great to see. Andre coming into serve 3, serves 4. Lob serve to the left. Back up for a setup.
Boom.
It's a great get. Setup. Nice moving each other around.
Some contact there.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's inevitable when they're going back and
yeah.
forth, side to side. It's so hard to change directions on a split second like that. Alan Terra calls a replay.
I think they have a good cohesive game against each other because their styles of play are so different. Of course, Acuna is more powerful.
Yeah.
Andre is more precise.
Yeah.
They have good ways to counter each other. It just seems like, yes, it's a chess match, but with different traits and different
strategies,
features and strategies. So, there's only so much we can guess of what's going to happen.
Yeah. That's why it'll be exciting.
Yeah.
I'd be curious if it becomes a stamina match. It'd be interesting to see how that plays out.
Wow.
It's a great shot.
Acuna just killed that one.
Andres coming in here. 4, serves 3, winding up for a drive serve. Short ball.
There you go.
Nick lob to the left.
That didn't hit the wall, though, but there was a great pass now by Acuna.
Yeah.
Go that cross court. Great stuff.
This is a great shot by Andre, though. Putting that down the right side. It's just Andres takes 2 steps and throws it right back to the left. Tough to do. It's a great serve. Set up for it's a ceiling ball. Great get in the back here.
Those are the attacks that we've been seeing throughout this weekend from Parrilla. He's not afraid to get close to that front wall. We've been seeing charging front, in singles and doubles.
Yeah.
And it's something that we don't usually see. I mean, we see it every now and then,
Yeah.
but this has
Not as
been
much.
really often throughout this week and
Yeah.
fall. And you know what? It's been working for Parrilla.
Yeah. I love it, and I hate it. I hate it because I would hate to play against that.
Yeah.
Because he's got so much. It just puts so much pressure on your opponent.
Yeah.
When you're covering the front, you're covering the ceiling balls. A ceiling ball, the idea of is to get your opponent to move backwards. But if Andre is coming up there cutting those balls off in strategic ways, that's going to put so much pressure on you, the opponent. You got to run up there and get that ball. You got to run back to get the pass. And that's why it's tough to do right. But he's demonstrated. I think earlier in his game against Jake, it was very uncomfortable just because he was able to get and cut off each ball.
Yeah.
And move Jake around.
Acuna with a drive serve.
Nice jam serve, good pickup.
Parrilla.
Textbook setup.
Listen, I just seem that stance that he had, that body position, seemed like a little overconfident. He didn't encroach down. He was completely vertical.
Yeah, standing straight up.
Yeah.
Tough to, you got to stay in it. Each point here, especially early on in the game.
Yeah.
Momentum is such an important thing, and if you give it away, it's a great get. Wow. Nice reset. Set up. Get there. Good get. Another good get. Set up for Andres. And he puts it away in that right corner with a nice fist bump.
At the fist pump for Acuna, the Costa Rican native.
And that's a tough rally. That's one of the rallies. If that persists throughout this match, it's going to come down to that game of stamina of who can stay in it the longest.
Yeah.
And just keep getting these balls and keep shooting. Great effort.
That's what Acuna's been doing all weekend long.
Yep.
He's been moving his opponents really well from side to side, front to back, and he's making them work. I mean, you saw how the battle between him and Javier Mar was in the previous round, and he just did a great job against Mar, who's taller, who's stronger than him, and he had a fantastic job moving him around. And let's see what he does right now.
Yeah, talk about a feat, moving Javier Mar around enough to beat him. That's tough to do.
Parrilla, timeout taken. Parrilla will take a 1 minute break. We will as well, and we'll return here on IRT Live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're live once again here from Fullerton, California. This is the 2025 SoCal Open Racquetball Championships for the IRT. I'm Fabio Soto with Paul Saraceno. Paul, interesting match. Acuna got done less than 2 hours ago in a tiebreaker against Javier Mar, and he's playing a more fresh Andre Parrilla, who has not been, that much on the court as much as him. What are your thoughts right now?
Yeah, I think it's going to come down to how focused Andres can stay in throughout this match. Right now, he's pretty locked in. He's got some good momentum coming on for him. Yeah. He's really confident and able to move Andre around a lot, and it's forcing him to make errors. And playing into that rest, maybe it was a long time, couple hours between matches, and Andre has to lock back in to tournament mindset, into competition mode. And that might be why, he's down a couple of points here in game number 1.
That's a replay.
Yeah.
No? Yeah. That ball just hit the side wall for
Yeah.
and then, you know, not what he was expecting.
Yeah.
It's a replay, 9-3. Acuna again with the drive serve.
It's a great serve, good pickup. Not sure I like that shot selection by Andres in the back. I feel like it's a little too high to shoot that backhand. That might even come off the back wall for a tough ball, but putting that back up to the ceiling might yield more defensive shot for, to Andre to have to shoot rather than giving him a setup.
Nonetheless, good timeout for Andre.
Yeah.
He got what he wanted.
Yeah. Tries a little cut serve, comes up short. Second serve.
Here we go.
Good pickup. Having that.
Those are the overhead shots that we're talking about.
That's right.
Parilla, Jack in the front.
Great shot.
Andres just really aggressive.
Money.
That's the money maker right there, folks.
That's a great shot. I like it because it's not as high as the previous one. It's more in the wheelhouse of what he's comfortable and confident shooting.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have to do something crazy, work a miracle. And it's just good, strong racquetball.
Serve from Acuna.
Good get. It's a good reset get. Wow.
That's what's going to happen. He's just going to keep getting fire from Acuna.
That's right.
No
it's good.
Mercy.
It's good. I like it. He's playing confident. He's playing strong. He's not afraid to shoot balls that might be low percentage.
Not at all.
Because he's feeling good right now. And it's showing. He's up 10-3 game one. This is a very similar performance from our previous match, Conrado Moscoso versus Kane. Conrado had a great first game. And
we won 15-2.
Wow.
Oh, there you go. Wow. A lot of diving throughout this tournament, Paul.
Tell me about it. I know we've had 27 towel timeouts in the last 2 games. It's good. These players are showing a lot of heart, working really hard out there. It just means that each player is forcing either to make stellar gets, to make good shots. And it just plays to the ability that these players are bringing out, not only in themselves but in each other too.
There you go.
Nice wraparound pass. Ties Acuna up. Parilla up to serve. 3 serves 11.
Comfortable lead there for Acuna.
That's right. Good passes. Nice soft hands.
It's a replay.
Andre gets a replay.
So, Paul, tomorrow the finals at 12 p.m. Singles final, 1 p.m. doubles final. That's Pacific time.
That's right. It's going to be Conrado Moscoso versus the winner
of this match.
Of this current match.
And the doubles, Javier Mar, Rodrigo Montoya will take on Conrado Moscoso and Kadim Carrasco.
Yeah.
So Moscoso, once again, has an opportunity to win both singles and doubles.
Yeah.
He's had that opportunity many times.
Short ball called. Second serve. Nick lob to the left. Defensive play here between the two. It's a great get. Nice hands.
There you go.
2 bounce get. Yeah, the problem with playing these two is they're both so explosive that it's really hard to get balls down before they get to it. They have to be very low. They have to be perfect. It's hard to do that when you're facing such explosive opponents.
There you go, Parrilla.
Good put away. Hopefully working to gain some momentum here. 4 serves 11. Good pickup.
Contact again.
Yeah.
You know, I don't see that many players that go in front of their opponent. They go behind the opponent. Sometimes they have to take a 2 or 3 extra steps to do so. But what they don't want to do is lose visibility. Wow, Parrilla.
Great shot. Nice splat roll out, 39 feet at contact. Very nice. Yeah, and, you know, it's also tough for Andres because playing Andre, who has a unique court movement, and he's going to move up for balls that are weird, and you have to, you know, you got to be able to move out of the way. Good response, though, by Andres, putting nice roll out in that left corner.
Well, we've seen him make that shot selection many a times throughout this week, and every time he's on the left side, if he's in the middle or he's pinned against to the left, he's kind of shooting for that corner shot.
Yeah, I agree. I love that corner, especially when you're in the middle.
There you go. Parrilla. Put away.
This is just very smart play on both of these players. They're utilizing the lines. They're making passes, moving each other around, and then putting them down the line when, you know, either opponent is behind or next to them. Smart play. Great shot by Andre. It's a game of runs right now. You know, we see Andres coming out with some good points, but now Andre Parilla is coming back in, getting some good points here. 6 serves 11. Two opportunities.
Wow, Parrilla.
It's a great adjustment.
That's what I love about adjustment. I love the reaction. You know, reflexes is something that is so important in this game, and for him, Andre, to just out of nowhere just adjust to that shot just speaks of his concentration.
Yeah, it's very tough, especially because, you know, the balls are coming at you in different ways, and they move sometimes on different shots. It's a great get. Even better put away.
Aggressive, yes.
Yeah, being able to move and adjust, so difficult. Towel timeout number 28 here. And because these balls are coming at us very quick, and sometimes they have spin, sometimes they have weird bounces. You know, adaptability on these courts is so important, and you know, both of these players have demonstrated so much adaptability.
I want to take this opportunity to thank everyone for watching, tuning in. We're at the end of Super Saturday, Paul. This is the final match of broadcasting. Amateur divisions are still in play, but like I said, we're set for tomorrow's finals, both singles and doubles. This is the only match that's missing for the singles. Back to the action as Andres Acuna continues with the serve.
We're at 11, serving 7 here. Good backhand setup for Andres. Good pickup. Wow.
Tried to cut. Wow. That's not the first time he's done that this weekend.
Yeah, and that's the pressure I would hate to play against.
Yeah.
You can't feel safe on like a good get from a ceiling ball. It's because he's up there ready to poach that ball. And it's not like he's doing it to just put balls back in play. He's doing it for the kill, which is tough to play against. Smart shot, good get.
Let's see.
Another good get and a reset. Good get. 2 bounce.
Double bounce called.
Yeah. You know, Andre controlled that entire rally.
Yes, he did.
You know, from the front and from the back, moving Andres around, using those wide angle passes, and then taking up that court positioning in the front. Super tough, but also frustrating to play against, right? That's hard because you can't get any, you can't take your front court positioning.
Well, it's a matter of comfort. I mean,
yeah.
I don't feel comfortable playing against Andre Parilla, but he forces those types of plays where usually, you know, you have 2 or 3 steps to get to the court position, but he does not give you that time for you to put yourself in a comfortable way.
Precisely.
So that's the problem with playing against Andre. He just gets that out of you.
Yeah. And I think it's good, you know, in previous.
So timeout taken by Andres Acuna. Players will take a 1-minute break, and we will return here on IRT Live.
played a lot of matches when I was playing the WRT with the gearbox ball. It's a different ball than the other ones. I think it's better for the game. It's durable. I think for fans it's going to be more enjoyable. The rallies are going to be a little longer, so it's going to be fun.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're live here from Fullerton, California. I am Fabio Soto along with Paul Saraceno. Paul, timeout taken by Andres Acuna. Even though he's leading this match, there's a lot to say because Parilla is catching up.
That's right. You know, I think it was a good, you know, these two are moving each other around a lot. And it's early on in this first game. And like we've been talking about, you know, curious to feel and understand what Andres's stamina levels are at in his second game of the day today. First one was a long one, and this match is proving to be, it's going to be one where he's going to have to dig very deep, work very hard, and hit good shots to take it away from Andre. Short serve called.
Acuna, second opportunity. I love Nick. Wow, Parilla just
That's
to put
nasty.
away. Yeah, it's a very calculated by Andre Parilla.
Yeah.
You see him how he has his racket already up before the makes contact, and wow,
Great reverse pinch into that right corner. I was definitely not expecting that ball. I don't know if Andres was either.
good opportunity for Parilla. Took advantage of it.
Yeah.
I think not a good shot for Acuna.
Yeah.
Ball was too high up, and Parilla is there right now. It's another point.
Yeah. Talking about, you know, how we see when we're looking at these players, in terms of body language, I'm seeing Andres's body language is tired. Little less in it, little less locked as before. And that's, you know, to be expected at this point versus, that's a great try.
Yeah, you know, it was a
Yeah,
it was worth it.
Yeah,
definitely.
You know, those around the world balls that bite and come out into the middle, your opponent's most likely stuck on one side, and you know, it doesn't hurt to kind of go for that shot, that pass ball on the opposite side. Short ball here. These players are, pretty tight right now. Very neck and neck, just trying to go on runs when they can on the serves and make the most out of their opportunities. Great put away by Andres Acuna, awarding him point number 12. 12 serving 9 here.
3 points.
Nice jam serve set up for Andres.
Little fist bump again. You know, I like that Andres has been really dominating that reverse pinch a lot, and it's just been getting so far better throughout the weekend. It's something that, yes, he's done before, but not as much, and it's just been working wonders for him.
Yeah, that's the shot. A lot of the pros this tournament have been going for those corner shots when they're up in the front. I think it just shows where comfortability is. You know, even if that's a great shot. Nice rollout, some emotion there, hyping each other up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's some great action to see from the both of them, and them being able to get in the action, get into their own heads, and keep them pumped. Especially when, you know, semifinals. This is it. Good get.
Wow, good ceiling shot by Acuna.
It's a great shot.
Parilla got what he wanted.
That's right. Great put away. You know, Andre's splats are tough to get. He flicks them in a way where it's tough for those balls to stay up, and they always take that splat bounce. Jumps off that front wall.
Well, I mean, especially those backhanded ones.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Those backhanded ones, because he kind of rolls it.
Yes. Gives a little extra
Yeah.
extra finesse on it.
There you go again. That's the shot that we were talking
right.
about, Acuna.
Yeah.
He's keeping it up.
That corner, comfortable corner. Right now it's got Andres Acuna written all over it.
Yeah.
Serves 10 here. With an ace serve.
Oh, wow. What
tough bounce.
What a great serve by
Yeah.
Acuna. So we have game point number 1 here for Acuna.
It's a great serve. Opportune. Another setup. Corner. Oh, didn't want it. Get there. He
There
does.
you have it. Wow, game number 1 goes to Andres Acuna. There's to take a 2-minute break. We will as well. And we'll be back shortly here with game number 2 on
.com. This is Alan Ackles for Manufacturing Marvels.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're live here, beginning of game number 2. Fabio Soto for the RT, along with Paul Saraceno. So, Paul, great effort by Andre Parrilla, came up short, and now Andres Acuna is just 1 game away from approaching another final. What are your thoughts on what does Andre Parrilla need to do to take this one to tiebreaker?
Yeah, I think just needs to do that. I think the same thing of this first game. I think a couple of errors cost him some points early on, so I think he needs to stay in it, keep his head in the game and make sure he's making the right shot selection, the right balls. I think he's been doing great moving Andres around, and he just needs to keep doing that, I think.
Well, precision is his game, and
That's right.
him making those mistakes is going to cost him.
Yeah.
But right now, he needs to refocus like he just did right there. Take it 1 point at a time.
Yes.
And needs to calm down Acuna. And we've seen him do it over the years time and time again. You know, just slowing down the pace, slowing down the game, playing mental games, if you will.
Yeah. It's a tough shot by Andres in the front there. Very nice touch. Kills that ball back. 0 serves 3. Good run for Andre.
Yeah.
Good ceiling balls set up. Yeah. It's tough.
1 serving 3.
It's tough because, you know, Andres is serving up a great performance right now. He's putting balls down that need to go down, and, you know, you have to be playing very strong, almost picture perfect to make sure he's not able to shoot the balls that he wants to shoot.
That's the thing about Andre Parrilla. When he's in front of that dotted line, he's just deadly.
Yeah.
And Acuna needs to keep him back as further as possible. But
Exactly.
right now, Parrilla
holding his own in the front.
It's good.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. If you saw Parrilla when he went for that ceiling shot from the left to the right, he sliced the ball more than actually hit the ball.
Yeah.
So it came out with effect. So when Acuna tried to go for that shot, he just not accurate.
That's right. Yeah, that's what, you know, a lot of tour players will recognize. You know, Andre's ceiling balls are tough. It's tough to get into a ceiling ball rally with him because he slices them.
Yeah.
And it happens in a way that it makes a lot of those ceiling balls go to a wallpaper because it just drifts closer and closer to the wall. Makes it hard to return.
The only player that I've seen do that kind of slice with the ceiling shots is Rodrigo Montoya.
Yeah.
He slices as well.
Yeah. Very quick run here.
Yeah.
6 serves 1. Then, you know, this is, I think, the type of stuff that Andre needs to do to stay in it and to force a breaker here is being smart, force good balls, and put the right balls away that he needs.
God, he's making him run.
Yes. And, you know, Andres Acuna has that. He's got the comfort of having won game 1, but I can tell you he does not want to go 2 for 2 in breakers today.
Keep in mind, though, none of these two gentlemen are alive in doubles.
That's right. They got nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose. That altogether makes them more dangerous.
Yeah. Nothing to lose, everything to gain. There's that corner.
Wow, there you go.
Almost puts that ball away. Good crowd here still tonight. 5:30 Pacific time. Club's going to close soon, but we got a nice packed house for this last semifinal match. 2 serve 7 here. Acuna trying to get back into this game, bring some momentum, have a shift in energy. Great put away by Andres. You know, I think that is going to be the type of rally that Andre is going to want to avoid the most.
Yes.
He's kind of shooting a ball from 39 feet chest high in the attempts to roll it out, and it gives Andres the opportunity to play a more fundamental game. He's got to put one ball down as opposed to retrieving and getting and then shooting. All right. 3 serves 7 here.
Such control by Acuna in the front court.
He's got great hands, too. Great hands.
But just deceiving because he uses his wrist a lot to kind of move the ball around, and not just that, just to hide it from his opponent.
Yeah.
It's a little hard to tell where he's going to shoot, really.
Agreed. Even on the serve, too, he always hides it in by his body. You know, change directions at the last second.
Parilla, erratic.
Yeah. And just like that, Acuna's back in this 5-serve-7 here without really too much difficulty. He's gotten some good setups out of worse shots from Andre. A good pass by Andre to get back in the box. I thought that ball skipped.
It's a good
from the
shot.
back.
It seems it's a good shot.
Yeah.
I don't see Andre appealing, though.
Yeah. Alanatera calls good ball.
Yeah.
No appeal from
No appeal.
Andre.
Yeah.
So that ball is as good as it's going to get.
Yeah. He's got 2 appeals per game.
Yeah.
Can use them if he wants to.
Yeah. Good serve. Good pass. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Okay.
That was nice. From the knees. Reverse pinch in that left corner. That's impressive.
Our head referee, Alan Natera. Sideline judges, I think Diego Gastelum, Rodrigo Montoya. Parrilla, that Z serve again. Great pass. Wow.
That's a tough shot, too. I was going to say, I really like that Z serve.
Yeah.
It's high, hard to kind of cut off, but then it also doesn't come off the back a ton. But as we just saw, Andres puts that ball and takes it off the back and puts it away. Good serve. No, I don't know. Yeah. You see, that's the only part that I can't say I like is that, you know, little higher return, go for broke there, and it does not yield the most favorable result.
Parrilla in the serve. He's been doing those C's. Now what is he going to do?
To the left. Oh, cut. You know, that's an interesting one. I'm not a fan of it.
No.
But I'd like to see that ball get over the line.
But sometimes, you know, you have to do something to throw your opponent off.
Yeah, very true. Very true. It's a great rally here, moving Andres around, just making him super uncomfortable. Uh-oh. Yeah.
There you go. Andres Acuna is not happy about that one.
Yeah.
But as it stands, 8-5. Can Andre take game 2 and take him to a tiebreaker? This will remain to be seen.
Yeah.
3-point lead, but it's not a commanding lead.
Yeah. Goes for that cut serve again. A little high. Left it up right for the wheelhouse for Andres. Andres says, thank you very much. I'm going to go serve now. 5, serving 8. Short serve. Nice lob.
Behind the back.
That's nice. Good defense by Andre.
Cut off again.
It's a great get. Taking a page out of Andre Parrilla's book. Stays up there. to be aggressive on these balls.
And not just that, just cutting the time that he had to recuperate.
Oh,
They were
yeah.
just running around,
That's right.
jumping. So, yeah.
That's different. That's not, you know, I must say that's different from a lot of the racquetball we've seen this past weekend.
Yes.
And over the years, it's been more ceiling ball. Everybody moves back and gets a second to breathe, and then they shoot. And then now we see a little bit more of this fast-paced game from the two of these, working to take balls out of the air, cut balls off, not give each other the time that they need to recuperate, yielding good results. Andres Acuna in the box. 6, serves 8 here.
Wow.
Great serve.
Ace serve. So
Fantastic.
aggressive from Acuna.
Yeah, needed that one. Gets him in the box. All right, gets him another point here. 7, serves 8. Gaining some momentum here in the second game. Lining up for another drive serve. To the right. Good get. Another good get. Great rally here. Reset by Andre. Another good get. Setup. Diving get. It's another setup for Andres. Puts it away. A great rally on by these two. Very high level. Lots of great gets. Lots of good shots. Game number 2 here is all tied up. 8 serves 8. Andres Acuna victorious in the first game. Andre Parilla working to get the second game. Nice jam serve. Oh my gosh. Fantastic get.
No. Wow. Take a look at this replay.
Goes wild.
Take a look at this.
Fully laid out. Threw his racket too at it. Gets ready and puts the other one away.
There you go.
Crowd loves that. It's a fantastic rally. Such heart by Andre Parilla. We're at 8-8 here. Andre serves. Short serve called, second serve. That's a goal.
No.
That is a fantastic read by Andre. Andres goes for the overhead, put away, overhead pass. Andre reads it perfectly and rips that ball back as a splat.
Parilla to the serve again.
Just creeps over the line. Another splat. Good get. Up there, playing defense, offense. He gets it. Gets it again.
Wow.
Holy cow.
He's not going to get the call he wanted.
Running back and forth, and finishes it out with a nice splat roll. Crazy.
In?
Andres Acuna here lines up. 8 serves 9. Another ace serve
Just
here.
like that.
Super important.
Andres Acuna ties this game at 9.
Super important
Wow.
ball to get. Yo, both of these players are working so hard for each point that, being awarded one just off of the serve, big change in the game, big change. That's a great.
That's another mistake.
It's a great jam serve. That's tough, handcuffs you.
And it cut Parilla off guard.
Yes.
And you know what? Yeah, Andres is on fire.
That's right.
He's up 10-9.
Yeah. Very smart serving choice here. Back to the right.
There again.
So that's what we see is, 3 good serves changes the entire momentum of the game. Andres is up 11-9 here, game 2, after being down most of the game. Lines up for another drive. Great serve. Great get. Wow. Super high level right now.
Let's have a replay of that. Wow.
Yeah. Just great gets. Great gets, very smart shot selection, moving each other around here. It's just tough to get those balls. You're down on one side of the court, and you got to race back to the other just to get a retrieval. The two of them are talking to each other. Why are you diving so much, man? I know.
Why are you wearing the same color shirt as I am?
Yeah, they're matching. Aren't they supposed to be different colors?
Yeah.
It's funny.
Parilla back to the serve. Now he's in a deficit. 9-11. Very quickly did Acuna tie it up and get past him.
Yeah. All it takes is a couple good serves and is right back in it. Pressure's back on to Andre Parilla.
Well, we're deep in this right now, and Parilla, he's 4 points away if Acuna scores him to be eliminated. But Acuna, look at him. He seems more fresh.
Yeah. He's got a little more pep in his step, excited, ready to just blister some balls down. Nice Z lob. It's a great serve, too.
Very deceiving. Just keeping
yeah.
Acuna a little bit uncomfortable. Now 1 point deficit.
Yeah.
Point by point for Andre.
Yeah, as a right side player, that's just, it's a tough serve to return effectively when it's good. It's hard to get a good action on that.
Very good. That's tough.
Fantastic
right there.
Pass.
Andre ties it up at 11 apiece.
Yeah.
It's just got more interesting, Paul.
Yes, it did. We're here now. Both of these two, they go on runs of control.
Yes.
Either player controls a good rally, and they're in the zone there, and they're able to get a couple of points. And, you know, we see that prior on Andres' good serves, and then we see it here.
Oh, what a bad bounce.
So unfortunate.
Wow. Talk about lucky, Paul.
The grimace that we all feel
on
that ball. Let's see what Andres can do back in the box here.
That was a lucky break for Acuna.
That's tough. Yeah.
That was a lucky break.
Tough. Goes for a nice crack. No dice. Second serve coming here, 11-11. And a good serve.
Yes.
It's a tough ball. I would like to see a tad bit more focus from Andre, knowing that we're at 11-11 in this game 2, and he's down a game. He needs to focus in here. He needs to play smart. Make sure balls are hitting the front wall at the very least, not giving up any free points. 12 serves 11, second serve.
Acuna. Interesting. See, reverse.
Wow.
Wow, what a cutoff there by Andre. Yeah. That was so
that's a really hard ball to cut off because of the angle that it's coming from that side wall.
And it's not just that, it's just going forward with his backhand, and he has Acuna right there. It's, you know, trying to avoid hitting him with a swing, but wow, it's just Andre, how precise you have to be to hit that ball before the dotted line.
Yep. Let it bounce too, and all the factors that play on that ball. You get the spin from the wall, and you have your footwork. You got to make sure you're contacting it in the right spot out in front of you. Tough ball.
So it's 11 serving 12. Parrilla. Can he tie it up?
Here comes the half Z lob. Is that even a lob at that point? So we'll just see. It's working though. Great get up at the front. Yeah.
Wow, Parrilla.
Super strong.
And he finds a way to tie it up.
Yeah.
Great stuff. I want to take this opportunity to thank everybody for watching, tuning in. Also give a shout out to all the kids in the IRF Junior World Championship right now, day number 1 of competition in the Dominican Republic. Also want to say hello from one of the kids, because all of them are watching.
That's right. It's a great get. Oh,
Wow.
great
Nice
put
shot.
away.
Still tied at 12. A shout out to the kids over there in Dominican Republic. Wish them all the best of luck in the IRF Junior Worlds. I want to say shout out to some of the members of the Mexican team, Juan Miguel Montemayor, Virna Sanchez, y Aneda. Because everybody's watching from the Dominican Republic. Paul, you make sure of that.
That's right. It's great to have, you know.
Oh,
Great
wow.
get. Great return. We're neck and neck here, 12-12, both here. All over the world, everyone's playing in a high-level tournament. The LPRT is going on right now as well.
Women are in Maryland right now. Shout
right.
out to the LPRT.
Yeah. Juniors, pros here. It's great. Lively time for racquetball. Good shot. Going up there, down the line. Boy. That was a little miss-hit right there, but he gets it.
Yeah.
Right off the bottom of his racket. Kills.
We're still at 12-12. Acuna.
We're tight here, Fabio. What do you think? Where is it going to swing?
Can we go to tiebreaker, please? 11-10.
Ask them right now. They might say yes.
I don't think Acuna's going to say yes.
I know. I'll ask Andre. You ask Acuna.
All right, there you go. Acuna again.
He's going to go for the backhand. Yeah, cut off. Oh, no cut off. Good ceiling. Set up for Andre.
Yeah, you knew that was coming.
Yeah. Get there. Oh, he got it.
There
That's
you
a good
have it.
put away.
Again. Oh, this
Yeah.
is just trading blows,
Yeah.
jab after jab.
Tough. Iron sharpens iron, as they say. We'll see
Yes.
if Acuna stays in it. I'm worried about his stamina, but, you know, he's still playing. He's still giving it 100% here. Towel timeout, number 43. We're getting up there on our numbers tonight.
Well, we're kind of deep in the fourth quarter, if you will.
Yes, we are.
Still got some amateur play during this event.
That's right.
But most of the crowd is here. It's a pretty good crowd for a Saturday.
Yeah.
Parrilla.
12.
Serve.
Serves 12 here. Mid lob, Z coming.
There you go. Called it.
I think it's the only serve he's done this whole game. Great shot. Good put away.
Oh, Parilla's not going to take a risk.
Yeah. Smart.
See those slices from the
Opportunity to put it away. Wow, it's a great get. Still up in the front here. Another great get.
Acuna.
There you
Parrilla
go.
blasts it. Cross-court winner with a forehand.
Yeah.
The only shot that he needed to make, and he made it.
That's right.
Stellar performance.
Very
right there.
important. 13-12 here. We're getting closer down to the line. 2 points away from pushing to a breaker.
Let's see.
And Andres Acuna going for a timeout.
So timeout taken by Andres Acuna. No more timeouts left. We'll be back after a minute here on IRT Live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're live once again here in Fullerton, California, the 2025 SoCal Open Racquetball Championships for the RT. I'm Fabio Soto, along with Paul Saraceno. If you're just joining us, 2 points away is Andre Parilla from taking this one into a tiebreaker, but timeout was called by Andres Acuna, and certainly I think a good strategy, Paul, because Parilla took his timeout already.
Yep.
Now it's Acuna's. No more timeouts left, but this match seems far from over.
Yeah, it's the right time. If I'm Andres Acuna right now, I'm thinking I'm going to get Andre out of the box and score 3 points. No matter what right now, I don't want this game to go to a breaker, and I'm going to do everything that I can. Just hit smart shots, stay in these rallies to force, Andre to roll 3 balls out instead of making any mistakes or giving up any freebies. Score is 13-12 here. Old reliable Z-lob. It's a great
Good
setup for Andre.
What a great pass, Parilla.
Right.
Now 1 point away from taking this one into a tiebreaker.
Yep.
Parilla's just making it exciting at the end of the night of this Super Saturday.
That's right. We'll see if he can pull it out. Game point.
Well, he needs
Continuous gutter machines in the United States. Building the highest quality gutter machines is in the DNA of the Miner family. Owners Keith and Ken Miner oversee the company's daily operations. They are masterful in manufacturing KWM's Ironman gutter machines and are nationally recognized as experts in seamless roll-forming equipment. KWM's entire product line is manufactured in their 100,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility. KWM is conveniently located just 45 miles southwest of Chicago, making access to their facility and product delivery advantageous to customers and distributors alike. But the company's reach is really quite global. KWM gutter machines are sold in 5 continents, including North and South America, Europe, Africa, and Asia. Visit them at kwmgutterman.com. This is Alan Ackles for Manufacturing Marvels.
I played a lot of matches when I was playing the WRT with the gearbox ball. It's a different ball than the other ones. I think it's better for the game. It's durable. I think for fans it's going to be more enjoyable. The rallies are going to be a little longer, so it's going to be fun.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here at the beginning of spectacular tiebreaker.
That's right.
Paul, I got to tell you, I'm excited. This is a coin flip for me. I wish it goes to 11-10.
You're right. It's going to go 11-10 here. Question is who's going to be at 11. I think it's it depends. If Andre can come out of the gate here playing aggressive and stay on these balls, make like that, and I think he's going to take this game.
Yeah.
It's going to come down to the stamina factor, I think. You know, Acuna has been playing for a long time today. Lots of racquetball. And shots like that are going to make it a little bit harder for him to stay in this game in a competitive fashion. Good pickup in the back. Andres for a shot.
Wow.
Skips it in. That's tough on the mental right there. Wins game 1, loses game 2. Down 2-0.
I mean, momentum is
Breaker.
in Andre's favor, I got to
Right.
tell you.
Yes, it is.
But let's see.
Good pickup. Set up for Andres.
Wow.
Great pickup.
Just blasted
flat,
that one.
flat roll out from the back.
The degree of difficulty of that shot. Wow.
This late in the game, this tired. Yeah,
Just lane the game.
that's tough. Great serve.
Screen serve called.
Guess it wasn't a great. Oh, you want a wet ball?
Oh, wet ball?
No, I mean I think it was a screen.
The way I saw the hand of the referee go,
Mm.
it seemed like he called a screen.
Mm.
All right.
Nonetheless, second serve here. 2-0 serves 2.
Parrilla.
Yikes.
Wow.
Money.
Precision, concentration, focus.
Takes all 3 of those to pull off that shot. Good serves. Back up to the ceiling here. Shooting away. That's a great get. Even better pass.
Better pass. Good hustle though by Andre. He was there.
Yeah. Zero serves 2 here. Going back and forth. Early in game number 3.
Wow, Acuna missing that one.
Yeah, it's a tough serve. I almost thought that one was
Oh,
a
yeah.
screen. Close to the body, but Andre says, I don't want it. I'll put it back around you. Great get. And Andre is controlling that front court there.
Controlling game number 3 so far. It's just seems that he has the right court position. And Acuna doesn't seem to be able to take him out of the center very easily.
Yeah.
And Parrilla is in control still.
Yeah.
See if he goes for that mid-C. Yes, he is.
That's the type of shot that he needs to get, and then put this back up.
But now Acuna's cutting it off.
Yeah. Tough ball to shoot, and
There you go.
Andres doesn't even want it.
Down the line. He's
Yeah.
not going to risk it. He knows what he's shooting
yeah.
for. And Andre's smart enough to know that he plays it with the percentages.
Yeah.
Those percentages
Yeah.
did not go in that shot
Yeah.
in Acuna's favor, so now he's there.
Yeah.
And that's why he's leading 4-0 in game number 3.
Yeah. Tough ball to shoot and say, yeah, I'm going to go for the next re-kill, because playing against Andre in the front there, he's going to kill those balls 9 out of 10 times. Yeah.
Reset. That's what Andre's been waiting for.
Yeah. You know, Andre's controlling the entire pace of this
Yes,
game right now.
Completely right now, 5-0. And Acuna doesn't look happy.
No.
His body language is not saying good things. And
Yeah.
Parrilla breathing easily.
Yep.
Calculating, focusing.
Yeah, pressure is on Acuna right now.
Yes.
Big time. It's tough to be coming back from, you know, the loss in that game number 2. Most definitely did not want to lose that one. Good get.
There you go.
Tough anticipation. Guess is wrong.
Blasted. Well, listen, I can't blame him for trying, but as it stands, Andre Parilla is more than halfway there, 6-0.
Pretty quick here.
Very
That's
quick.
tough. You got to feel how tired Andres Acuna is right now. And it just shows in the level of intensity, the level of shot selection. And, yeah, if I were him, you know, something's got to change the pace. We need a timeout.
I think he needs a timeout. 7-0. You need a timeout and tiebreaker.
Yeah, exactly. Not a great, smart shot.
You know, I think this is the time for the timeout.
Yeah.
Timeout taken by Andres Acuna. Players will take a 1-minute break, and we will return here on IRT Live.
My name is Jake Brenbeck, and I play with Gearbox. I personally love a solid frame. I've always loved how Gearbox has felt, and there's no better frame on the market. My mindset in racquetball and in life, because I think sports and life just coincide, they're great representations of each other, is you have to work hard, understand that there are going to be setbacks, but if it's something that you want, there's really no stopping you, and that's kind of how I live. I just go after what I want.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We resume game number 3. Timeout by Andres Acuna. Paul, I got to ask you, is that timeout too late?
Now it is. That's a tough timeout to take. It's 0 serving 9 here.
Wow.
It's so unfortunate. There was so much heart in the first and second games, but it's coming to a quick end here, unfortunately.
But it tells you the commitment from Parilla from losing game 1, coming back and winning game 2.
Yeah, that's a great get. Or excuse me, that's a great shot.
Not to quote a movie, Paul, but Andre Parilla is a man of focus, commitment, sheer will.
You know, Fabio, I might be too young. I don't know if I know that movie.
John Wick, bro.
Yep, don't know them. I mean, I heard of it. I haven't seen it. Apologies. See how much hate I get for that one. Great pickup in the back. Good, disciplined.
Oh, listen,
put away. There's life.
There's step number 1.
That's right.
From getting back. Step number 1, point by point.
And it's 1 point at a time.
Yeah.
That's what I think that's the mindset Andres needs right now is I just need one. Just need 1 point. Skip ball in the back here after a tough setup. The score is 9 serving 1 here. Andre Parilla coming in. Lots of pressure on Acuna. Good setup. Puts the ball away. We have match point opportunity number 1 here. 10 serves 1. Andre Parilla is going to stay old, reliable. This half Z lob to the forehand.
Is this it for Acuna?
Corner.
Not yet.
He
says no.
He
Listen,
says I'm going to fight it off.
I love it when they're all in. I just love it.
Got to be.
Acuna.
Never backing down.
Only needs 1 right now. Oh, Parilla.
No.
Oh, Parilla.
Yeah. Tough.
Wow. Acuna.
Mentally exhausted, I think. Yeah, I think his body's still there, but just the mentalness of, like, Andre's in the front. It's tough to get those balls, tough to get anything past him, and anything that goes up to the ceiling, too much.
Andre's not yielding anything at all.
Yeah.
He's just
brutal. Absolutely brutal.
He's just attacking, and that serve just, you know, really messed with Acuna.
Here's the setup. And there she goes.
There you have it, folks.
That is the end of our Super Saturday. Ends in a breaker. Andre Parilla.
Andre Parilla takes this match versus Andres Acuna in a tiebreaker in stellar fashion. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for enjoying such a great day of racquetball for us. So tomorrow, we got finals on Sunday, but we'll return with player interviews here shortly on IRT Live.
Family-owned and operated corporation has been producing the finest continuous gutter machines in the United States, building the highest quality .com. This is Alan Ackles for Manufacturing Marvels.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live once again here at the end of Super Saturday, and none other with Andre Parilla, the winner of the second semifinal. First off, Andre, congratulations for your win. How are you feeling after that spectacular tiebreaker?
I'm tired. It's just tough to play 2 matches in the same day, but happy. You know, played good. I think I had the strategy, the right one, and it came out good, and I'm happy.
What happened when you came into that tiebreaker? What was your mentality? Because momentum was in your favor. Well, what was going through your mind of what to do? Because it seemed unstoppable, but you came back, you dropped the first one, won the second one. What was your mental plan going to game number 3?
In the second game, my serve, my kind of half C serve was working a lot, so I entered the tiebreaker knowing that I had to serve that again. It started to came better and better, and it worked. And I knew that Acuna had another tough match earlier today, and he would be a little tired too. So I had to take advantage of every point, put all the energy, and that's what I did.
Perfect, Andre. Anything you want to say to your fans in Latin America? Un saludo para André Parrilla aquí, el ganador de esta semifinal. André, mañana vas a la final contra Conrado Moscoso. ¿Algo que le quiera decir a toda la gente que está viendo en América Latina?
Gracias a todos los que están viendo. Mañana será un gran partido, difícil porque sabemos que Conrado es un gran jugador. Gracias a todos los que están viendo, patrocinadores, familia, novia. Gracias igual a la IRT por estar haciendo estos torneos. Estamos muy contentos de estar con este nuevo equipo y viniendo a varios torneos. Y bueno, pues mañana nos vemos.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back tomorrow at 12 p.m. here in Pacific time for the final. André Parrilla, Conrado Moscoso on IRT Live.